Guys, happy May 2019. So as always, thank you for watching, and make sure that you're watching your rising sign north node videos, your moon videos if you're on the cusp. Also something that I'm saying as well, always look to that, especially if you're born 3 days before the sign switches. You can feel a lot of close connection, especially the day before the sign changes, especially 2 days before, because it always falls either on the 20th, the 21st, 22nd, when the sign switches over. And each year it can be different too. So that's something new to add to your knowledge. Sometimes the 20th starts a sign for that year, sometimes the 21st, 22nd ends it, you know, it's all different. So set your intention, clear your mind. Want to line these up. That way you can see them. So I'm letting out 5 in a row and 11 cards. I like to think of the 2 last ones as really strong messages. Woo! Okay. Wow, that's interesting. All right. So let me look at this. Okay. So you're setting the intention of protecting yourself, protecting your energy. So that way you can have more good feelings about yourself, more celebration than misery. Okay. And this is a great time, Gemini, leading up to your birthday at the end of May, to feel more confident in yourself, not to care if you're accepted or not by a particular group or anything like that. We all care about what people think to an extent. We all want harmony to some extent in our life, whether we have thick skin or not, whether we have a pleasing personality or more of a I stand alone personality, or I really don't care what you think personality. But you want to make sure that you're protecting yourself. You're getting as much information as you can about whatever you're doing. Be willing to let go of things, anything that you lose or that it's not working out for you. It's okay. It's time for it to end, to be done with that. It seems like the theme for this month is making a lot of decision, because the 4 of Cups keeps popping up. And I do my own reading for myself before I read, so I know the cards are clear. So it seems like decision is a big thing for May, and I'll get to that in the astrology reading. So make sure you make the best decision for yourself, not something that you lust after, but something that is smart, okay? And you want to also be mindful of how you celebrate your wins. So try not to show too much when people annoy you, or something along that line. Just really ignore what you don't need to focus on and let it go. Make sure that you're spending your money on things you need and things that will help you in the present moment, and of course also for the future. Okay. You won't be spending, be mindful that okay, how am I going to say this? Make sure you pay attention to the detail of things. This is where it comes into play with really standing up for yourself in a growth way, where you can grow. How can I grow in May? How can I grow in June is what you should be asking yourself, because that's your season. End of May, beginning of June. And when you do so, you'll find more prosperity, more luck in whatever you're putting your energy into, because you really care about it and you really believe in it, and you're putting that energy out. A lot of more focus on your communication more than your fire. Okay. So if you can really focus on the words and gaining more information and what you're saying, that will help you in the spring, beginning of summer. You already have the answer, so don't doubt yourself is what the main message is. be more air-like, be more throat chakra, voice. The importance of your words is very important, and communicate more, but with a purpose. Communicate with a purpose, and communicate with knowledge behind you, and don't overdo anything, and make sure that you're trusting yourself because you already have the answer. All right. That's your tarot reading. Your astrology reading is pretty much like everyone else. This new moon in Taurus, and remember Gemini, this is what I wanted to say for Geminis. Gemini, you were also considered a Taurus in the old astrology. So you should always be watching Taurus's tarot readings and astrology. Very important for all Geminis to do that. Okay. That's something that a lot of, I haven't noticed any tarot people saying that. I just focus on my stuff so that I don't, I'm just original and true to myself. But really focus in on that grounding energy. And that will help. That will also, tapping into the energy of Taurus will also help balance Geminis that are very, that might not be able to focus very well. It's good to ground yourself with that energy. Okay. So your astrology is about feeling more stable this month in your birth sign. In the whole month of May and the whole month of June, bring more stability to yourself, accept things that need to change, and find the solution. Okay. Find the solution that you need to focus on. I wrote this down, so I have to grab it. So you want to find the solution to anything. Just find the solution in being still. But also, you're not going to find the solution in buying things to make yourself feel better. The best thing is to create more space and get rid of things that you don't need, and reorganize. Have that Taurus energy of your home and reorganize and lessen things. And find peace within yourself and accept yourself. And that's really the message for all zodiac signs. And the main message for Gemini is to trust yourself. You have to trust yourself. Okay, that is so important, to trust yourself. And you have the answer. Okay, and that's what I'm writing down. You have the answer. So when it comes to me, I have to write it down so that obviously I don't forget it. Right? And it's kind of like when I'm doing a reading and I have to record it, because the person will ask me, what did you just say? Oh my God, you said that right. Or if I'm teaching an energy class, you're like, wait, what was that you said? And I'm like, I was like channeling that. Like, I don't remember, but it was so healing and so good. Right? And I could, it's like I have to record myself sometimes so that I can use it later in my writings and teachings, So intuitively, I feel for Geminis that you need to really have more, going off of what the cards also said, is more confidence in yourself and just doing what you feel is best and being authentic to yourself. Okay, so happy new moon in Taurus. Maybe sitting, let me bring up the calendar. So it is 14 degrees, 10 minutes, right? So even sitting for 14 to 15 minutes, 10 minutes I would say, but this time I really feel like 14. Just that number just is resonating with me even more than the 10. To just sit even up to 15 minutes in meditation or in your manifestation for this new moon. And that stillness for that 14, 15 minutes or even 10 minutes will just give you that clear calmness and open up new energy paths for the answers that you need. All right, whatever that may be. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.